Good morning, everyone. It is Throat Punch Thursday, April 8th. I hope you're having a fantastic day. We're having kind of a dreary day here in Alabama, but everything is green, and I'm very, very happy. Windows open. Flip-flops will be on today. So, hey, it's a good day. Let's take a look here. You can see we're creeping up just a little bit. The futures are up a smidge, not very much. We're green, but we're a little bit more flattish green. And this morning before the bell, we have jobless claims. So that's the initial claim. So we're looking for improving numbers, which means lower initial claims, fewer continuing claims. That's what we are watching for here to see if we get a move out of the market. Now, don't forget, today we also have Jerome Powell speaking at noon. I don't know what he's going to say, but for some reason, to me, it just feels like he's saying exactly what we think he's going to say, but the market still reacts off of it. All right, so that's a look here in the SPY futures. Let's take a quick look at the Nasdaq. We've talked quite a bit about coming up over this 50. We have now done that, and this level here at 13,655. Was the next level to clear out, and we've pushed through that so far here today in the futures. We'll take a look at what that looks like in the daily chart. I have this marked in, so you're going to, as the market opens, you'll see that the candle will be up here in this area. I have it marked here 331.93 to about 333.43. Might even be able to bring that down a little bit to about 333.80 maybe. I think if we can push up and clear out this 334.40 area, I think we might maybe take a run up there toward that previous high at 338.19. So just kind of a look there. Now we've seen an awful lot, and the morning seems to be kind of fun to trade, and then what do we do all day? Well, we sit around and talk about how bored we are. And if that's the case, just, walk away. If the action's in the morning, you have your trades. Maybe you have a few day trades. Maybe you put on a couple of swing trades. Come back, check the swing trades in the afternoon. But don't sit and stare at your computer all day. That's just silliness. No one's paying you just to sit in front of your computer. So just check in on it. Set up some alerts. Go get other stuff done. It's spring. Maybe you want to plant a garden or run errands or just sit out in the sun, whatever it is. You don't just sit and spin in front of your computer all day, because it might just make you a little crazy, and it might also make you overthink some trades and think yourself right into a bad decision. So anyway, that's the cues. What am I watching today? I'm gonna go over. I got into Microsoft yesterday. If you got in with me, don't know. Really liked overall the move here in Microsoft as of late, and then we took this little bit of a break, and then we got in yesterday afternoon. I am in the 521 Microsoft 250 calls at 850. I have myself set right now at 940. If it looks to open about where it is right now, which is at 252, I may go ahead and raise that to 260. Geez, I may go ahead and raise that to 960, but 940 should clear it out pretty quickly. If we open right here, and it looks like we're trying to push just a little bit, a lot may depend on that those initial report numbers, initial claims numbers for the jobless report. Anyway, in Microsoft, nice move up. Took a little break, pushed up yesterday, kind of just volume. We saw some call flow go through on it as well. Gave a nice little confirmation that other people were looking at it, and so I hopped in. All right, so to go along with that, though, the other one that we talked about, Snap. Nice close here over the 50. Now, nice big move. I would probably just play this for a day trade today, and it looks like it is going to open up green. But we built just a little extra volume in it yesterday. We have earnings coming up, right? So a little bit of a catalyst. I think still more of a day trade, but I think that with the amount of volume that we saw in calls on Tuesday, I think this is still a good bet on the day trade side. I think we have some pretty decent room to about 62.90, I think is where I would put the initial target on that, and then maybe not get back until 64.50 for the next little bump up. But in Snap, initially looking here at the 521.65s would be my initial look here, and then if it does take that move up and comes and clears up some of these other levels, then just raise your raise your strike up to right there at the money, or maybe just that first one out of the money. Okay, so that is Snap. A couple others that we talked about in the room kind of came up yesterday. Square, another one. It's the 50. It opened up above the 50, came back, tested it, and said, no, I am not playing with the 50. I'm ready to make a move up. Again, big move up. We took this little bit of a pause here. I like that. So anything over, to me, 252.20 is a good look there on Square. 521 Square, 250s are the ones I'm still looking at. I know that's a little bit in the money. If it continues on pretty nicely, I would bump that up to the 255s in Square. And PayPal looks pretty similar. We're very close to that 50. We tested the 50. We paused right back underneath it. So look for a move above the 50. Again, earnings coming back up here at the end of the month in a lot of these. So a nice little catalyst. But again, another one I think I would tend to day trade for right now until we get a nice confirmed close over the 50. Or if it looks to close over the 50, that would be a good signal for a swing trade. And then lastly, Apple, we talked about this one as well. Like this on the close over the 50. Today it is going to open up over the 50. I'm going to add to my long Apple position. And I might look to go ahead and hop in a day trade on some options on Apple. I would be looking at the 521 130s initially here. We'll see how it opens and how it performs during the day. I kind of like it here as long as it's over 129 or maybe even 129.90. So really close to that 130 mark, I think will really open it up for it to move. And again, earnings coming up at the end of the month. Can you believe it? We're already back into earnings again. Okay, Tesla. Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla came back here and tested the 8 and the 20, and this morning, I'm just going to pull up the current price here. We are pushing away from that 8 and 20 area. We're sitting at 677.65. There is a monthly pivot sitting here at 695. I like the move all the way in between there, and pretty simply a move from the 20 to the 50 as well. I like that area in there. There is some pretty decent congestion that it needs to move up above. I really like it over the 702. But take a look at Tesla for that move. And I did not type that in the right spot. Hold on. VIAC, Viacom. This thing just got schwacked with the ugly stick. Look at that. We went from all the way up here at 100 within a couple sessions and brought it back down more than 50% of its price. But now we've put in this nice little base. We're staying above the 200. Pure reversal play here. Like the way this looks. It did have a little bit of activity, not much at all in the last few days. But also there's been some analysts out talking about it and some funds that have talked about, this is really the better place to buy into it, to add it to some funds. So there's a lot of buyers in here that have come back in and bought this up, and you can see that by all of this volume. I like it over 47, 46.95, but I'm going to say 47 on this for a recovery play here in VIAC. Initially looking at the 618.45s in VIAC, and then I will bump that up appropriately as we move along to see if maybe the 50s would be a better look there. Okay, that is it for me this morning. I hope you have an awesome day, an awesome Throat Punch Thursday. And if you have any questions, be sure to reach out. HeatherC@GivingTreeTrading.com, or send me a private message in the chat room. And don't forget, I'm on Twitter as well. All right, hope you have a great day.